Hey guys, welcome to another shiny hunting with Lori and Danny.
That's right.
Our unofficial title.
You need to like
Change
adjust this.
Does that help any?
No, I don't think so.
No, not at all.
It's a.
Lori says no, not at all.
It's fine.
Does that help any?
Yes, that's better.
Okay, well get your buns over there so I'm in the screen.
You good?
I am good. Are you good?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm really hoping for a shiny Geodude this time around.
Last stream we didn't get anything.
We didn't get anything last time, and it really made me angry, and I think it made you angry, and to the point where we kind of didn't want to do it again. But here we are, we're back. We're going to find our shinies today, and we're going to move on to something else.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You sure this isn't too loud for you?
Yeah, it might be.
It seems a little loud.
I'll change it. So, otherwise, does our audio sound okay to you guys? Can you hear us okay? Is everything synced okay? At least enough. Can you see us? Right now, I don't even know if we're live. I see that there's 9 people watching, but I have no idea.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. Alright. So back to shiny hunting. Oops, somebody's audio is running.
That would be you. I
Yep,
don't have
it
it
sure
up.
is. So I still have my chain. I think you still have yours too, don't you? From
Yep.
last time?
Yep. I haven't done anything.
We are planning on doing a whole bunch of stuff coming up this next week.
A whole bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of Zap Night stuff.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
excited about that.
What kind of stuff you got going on?
We are going to a arcade
Oh yeah, with the whole crew.
with the whole crew. Yeah, that'll
We'll
be
play
on
some games.
Saturday. That's just a couple days.
And we'll probably live stream a bit from there.
Yeah, planning on doing a handful of live streaming. Hopefully we can do some trade-offs so that I don't have to hold the camera the entire time.
Oh, I'll probably hold the camera.
Oh, you?
Record the 4 of you guys.
Oh, good. Okay. And then we got a Spyro 1 remastered playthrough that we're going to be doing. We've already played Spyro 1 for the podcast, but I would like to play again the remastered version. So that's what we're going to be doing. In preparation for our podcast episode for February 1st, which is going to be Spyro 2. But sooner than that, we have a couple podcasts. The 15th of December, which is Saturday, is going to be our Sonic Adventure podcast episode. And then the 1st of January is going to be me and Lori reviewing these games. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And then the January 15th is going to be... Crap, I forgot already.
What are they playing?
What are they playing? Oh, they're playing Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, because that just came out like a couple days ago. Actually, a week from today it came out. The 7th. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff over on our website. You can see practically everything we got going on. We try and keep it updated as much as possible for you guys to be able to keep track. But also our Facebook page is a great spot to keep track of us too. we do a pretty good job. We're trying to do more event type stuff. Where,
try and schedule stuff.
Yeah, to schedule ourselves so that you guys know what we're playing and what we're doing. Pikachu is not happy. Is our chat, like, broken? I don't think anybody's... It's like, I'm seeing people in there, like, viewing it, but nobody's actually... Could someone just say hi, just so that I know that everything's working alright? Yeah. It's funny, because our first shiny stream was working great. Like, we caught... like 6 shinies in a matter of like 4 hours or something like that, less than 4 hours. And then our second stream was okay. It's funny because our first
I'm sorry.
Well, apparently it works. But yeah, our next stream was okay, where we only got a couple shinies. And then the last time we streamed, it was terrible.
I hope I'm not missing a shiny.
Anything.
Trying to type. Oh, yep, it's
right. Hey, it's us. Okay, good to know. It's not broken. I wonder if I'm even using a lure at this point. Like, I'm just kind of running around. Oh, yep, I was not using a lure. What?
My mom telling me stuff. Kids. What's with all the random Psyducks? Haven't seen too many of those.
Luckily, it looks like our stream is working today, as opposed to...
As I look over and yours is black. No, it does look better, though.
Last Saturday, we were planning on doing a craft stream, and, like, technology was just not working for us. We were fighting all sorts of issues with lagginess and cameras not working right, and so we just gave up. So we're hoping to pick that back up maybe the week after, or the week of Christmas, like after Christmas. It just kind of depends on what our schedule looks like. But we want to do some Pokemon pixel art, where we'll do up some perler beads and sprites, yeah.
Pokemon sprites.
Yep. We need to go do some Pokemon Go stuff.
Yeah, this weekend. They're bringing back Lugia and Ho.
Yep. It's exciting. I thought that they were bringing back Kyogre, too.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe that's going to be, like, next weekend or something.
Oh, I see.
Those 3. But, I don't know the other ones. The snake and the dinosaur. The red dinosaur. And then,
oh,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
big
yeah.
snake guy.
Yeah. I'm so bad with the new stuff. Shannon's on. What's up, Shannon? I say new stuff. It's like Gen 4, but... yeah. I think if I saw the names, I'd be able to pronounce them a little better. But it's like, I would know them if I saw them.
Yeah, we'll probably hop on a raid group on Sunday.
Yeah.
And do that. I know you still don't have them, do you?
Yeah, I don't have... I haven't even seen...
We never did Ho-Oh.
We haven't...
And I think we only did maybe 2 Lugia raids.
Yeah.
And you didn't get them?
Yeah, and then I got pissed off because I couldn't get a Lugia. So I just gave up.
And then we, like, gave up for a while,
yeah,
actually.
Because I think the straw that broke the camel's back was the group that we were part of, the raid group that we were part of locally. They were having a raid that they were all at, and they're like, "Hey, we're doing this raid here," and then we ran up there to go do it, and we were having so many problems getting out the door, but there was still like an hour left on the raid. So we told them, just hang on, we're on our way, we're going to be there in a few minutes. They waited like maybe 10 minutes, and they're like, screw you guys, and just went in without us. So yeah, I got kind of irritated about that. And then we like didn't do a whole lot of anything for
quite a while.
6 months or so.
It was
if
probably
not more.
it was probably when they started the community day things when
Yep.
we really started back up again.
Yep. I want to do a Pokemon Go podcast review like we do with the rest of our games, but I'm kind of waiting until we hit that level 40 mark, just because at level 40 you're level capped. You can't really do much of anything else. So I think at that point I can safely consider myself having beat the game, and then we can review it. Not that we couldn't review it now. We totally could, but I think at level 40 that'll be a good accomplishment, like achievement status that, you know, we can boast about on the podcast a little bit.
It may take us another year.
It might, yeah, very well might. I think I'm at 36. I think are you still at 36, or did you make it 37 yet?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Because you were like right on the verge there.
I think I might have hit 37.
But yeah, we've met a couple people along the way. I think I might ask Mark if he wants to join that episode. That would be fun. Since we met him playing, we met him playing like it was like within the first week.
Yeah.
I want to say day one. I don't think it was
I don't
day
think
one.
it was day one.
But it was like within that weekend we had met him. Pokemon Mark. And he was level 40.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, I want to say within the first like year and a half maybe. I wonder if I forgot to reset my my lure. Yep, I sure did. I have the worst time if I'm not paying very close attention to it. Dang it. If I'm not paying very close attention, I forget to put my lure back on. Yeah, there, that's better. That's more lively. So how's Shannon doing? Are you still on? Shannon tends to come in and say hi, and then she disappears. Like, see, I'm here. Oh, that reminds me. I saw Kaylee today. She came to work because she wanted to print something, but she was saying that his aunt was gonna be watching him. Was gonna be watching Joshua. So, you know, if you wanted to tell Shannon.
Oh, for Saturday.
Yeah, for Saturday. Shannon, what are you doing Saturday? Do you work?
Probably.
Oh, Shannon is painting currently.
What time are we planning on leaving?
Like 3.
3?
To meet at our house at 3. But I don't know if she would probably need to find a babysitter or something. Come on, Cheeto dude. What do the shiny Ekans look like? No, Shannon is not working on Saturday. So Saturday we are planning on going to an arcade. So if you want to come with, you're welcome to come with. I think we have just enough room in the car Maybe did we figure out that
Let's see. 1, 2. I mean, it's
It'd be a squeeze.
It's 6 people comfortably, but
8 people snugly.
yeah.
10 people clown car.
Does the middle row, is it all the way across? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So you could sit in the center, in the middle row, and the back row.
Yeah. Oop.
So I mean, she could probably squeeze in with Seth and Evan in the back.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll text you later, Shannon, and we'll chit chat about it if I remember. But we're kind of getting the Zap Night crew together for just some video games and hanging out.
We rented a room too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna order a pizza while we're there. Also, have some pizza. You know, Zelda and pizza.
Yeah. What's funny is the podcast is called Zap Night. ZAP, which originally stood for Zelda and Pizza, which is an old term from early. And we've never actually played Zelda yet.
Sounds like I'll be singled out.
Oh, I forgot to put my lure back on. Yeah, I don't know what that means. That she'll feel singled out? I don't know. I mean, it's not really the case. Because, I mean, it's
like video games.
Yeah,
like
we're just all going to hang out.
Each one of us is probably going to be playing an arcade game by ourselves.
Yeah. And that's really all it is, just us going to hang out.
And then, you know, sit and eat some pizza together as a group.
Yep. Maybe talk about some plans. Talk about some changes that I'm thinking about making. Minor changes. Additions and...
Wait, you're planning on changing things?
No, not changes, like the interview thing that I want to do. I don't know.
Sure.
Just to have a chance to kind of round table and chit chat about whatever.
You should really get on that.
Yeah, the original plan was to wait for the upstairs room. So we were going to make another game room upstairs, and that's where we were going to do the interviews, but...
We've changed that
plan? We've changed that. So we'll see. We'll probably figure out a way to do it down here, maybe after we get the crane machine built. Which, by the way, we're building a crane machine.
Yes!
I'll probably document that process, too, a little bit. Oh, I see. Shannon doesn't want to go.
Whatever.
Whatever, man.
I mean, free video games and pizza.
Yeah, how can you go wrong? But yeah, crane machine. We were sitting around talking about how many plushies we have. We have, like, a stupid amount of Pokemon plushies. And so, we didn't know what to do with them. And
debated on getting rid of them.
Yeah, we debated on just selling them or something. And then, I don't even remember what sparked the idea, but it was like, it's like the perfect amount of plushies for a claw machine. And it's like, we should just buy a claw machine. So then we started looking it up, and claw machines are really expensive. So yeah, we X'd that. But you can buy a claw machine kit on Amazon for like
$300?
Like $300, $350, something like that. So
and it comes with all the like
the hardware,
mechanicals.
Yeah. So all you really have to do is build the box and attach the mechanical stuff to the box. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm totally just going to build the claw machine outers.
DIY.
Yeah. And it's probably going to look terrible, but I'm I'm gonna do the best I can. And then when we have, you know, friends over or whatever, they can try and win some stuff out of the claw machine. Plus, it'll give us a reason to buy more Pokemon plushies.
I really wanted to buy that Bulbasaur today. He was really cute.
Yeah, he was super cute.
But I didn't.
Good for you. He was probably way too expensive. The plushies at the, like, regular stores are, like, way more expensive.
Like, normally they were always, like, $12. Or lately at Target, like, whenever we
20?
check out, they're 20.
Yeah.
And I swear they're not marked 20.
I know. Yes, I want to use another lure. Oh my goodness. Nothing yet.
It's crazy.
I think I have like an 80 for chain right now on Geodude, which doesn't really mean anything because anything after 31 doesn't really help any. But still, I definitely have my chain. I like catching them just because it's something to do. Though I really probably shouldn't be wasting my balls like this, but whatever, man. How long did we stream? What was it, Tuesday?
2.5 hours?
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, it was almost 3 by the time we actually finished. But yeah. 2.5 hour stream, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing for either of us. What's up?
Nothing, I'm just gonna turn up the heat. Because I'm cold. So, you know, it'll be nice and hot upstairs later.
Yeah.
Nice and cold in the basement.
So is anybody else out there shiny hunting? If you found anything cool? Even like Pokemon Go, I'd be curious to know if you found any cool shinies. We've had a few in our travels. What do you think is your favorite like Pokemon Go shiny that you've caught so far?
That I've caught so far?
Yeah.
Well, I really liked my Shuppet.
Sorry.
Until you were like, you should have evolved it!
Sorry.
It's really cool!
I like the... I don't... I think Shuppet's design looks dumber than his evolution. Benetti or something like that. Man, people are probably like, you guys, do you even know what Pokemon is?
And that's the beginning of the game!
I think my favorite shiny so far is probably that I've caught in Pokemon Go. Is probably the shiny Love Disc. Just, it was so random.
Speaking of.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's something here. Is it shiny? Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be so funny if you caught a shiny on your Pokemon Go game. I was leaving work today and there was 3 Ponytas there.
I'm catching a Ponyta right now. I'm catching a Ponyta right now.
You have better odds of shiny Ponyta in Pokemon Go than you do in this game. I don't know why.
Boom. Ponyta.
Shannon says, turn up the heat. Catch those Pokemans. Oh, we are turning up the heat.
Mmm. It's tough because, like, some of them, I feel like they don't count. Because they're like Pokemon Day of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I really like the Pink Dratini.
Yeah.
But it's not really that special because it was a Pokemon Day, you know?
Yeah, it was an event Pokemon. So, like, everybody has a Pink Dratini.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Pokemon Day in general. Like, I want to have them because I like shiny Pokemon, but to have the, like, the Pokemon Day ones don't mean much.
I like that one.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Magius.
Miss Magus?
Miss Magus.
I don't know.
I like that one, and I really like the Vaporeon, the like purple Vaporeon.
Yeah, you could catch a purple although you could transfer one if you wanted to. You could do a shiny Eevee hunt.
Yeah.
Get yourself a Vaporeon.
Yeah. I would. Eventually. I would transfer mine, but it's like I want to have them in my Go game.
Just in case, when they finally add the extra Leafeon and Glaceon. Yeah. I love Leafeon's design.
They'll probably... I'll probably be holding on to these shiny Eevees, waiting for that, and when they do drop them, they'll probably just have another shiny day. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And I'll go out and catch, 10 more shiny Eevees.
Then
it wouldn't have even mattered.
I really like the Plusle and Minons that we have too, and I love that we're doing that.
I wish that Plusle was a little bit more unique
noticeable. Yeah, that's true. A shiny Plusle is like
dark red,
a little bit darker.
Whereas the the Minun, you get
the green instead of the blue.
Yeah, it's like a big difference. I'm sorry, I'm sniffly.
Me too.
I try really hard not to slouch.
Shannon says... Oh, Jasper was eating Play-Doh.
Well, I mean, he keeps it in the fridge, right?
Yeah, that's a good place to put it. I mean, if you're going to be eating it, you might as well keep it nice and fresh. No, she said...
What's the worst shiny Pokemon in your opinion?
Just, like, in general, I think any shiny Pokemon that the difference is extremely subtle... I don't like those.
Like shiny Bulbasaur.
Yeah, where you can't even hardly tell. Or the Minun. Or Plusle, sorry.
The Plusle, yeah. I think that's probably my least favorite shiny, is the Plusle. Because, I mean, they don't evolve, so...
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not that different.
I mean, it's not like Charmander, where Charmander's difference is fairly subtle, but then it evolves into, the Black Charizard, which is so cool. Really, even Bulbasaur is the same way. Like, you can get a shiny Bulbasaur where the difference is very subtle, but then you get the,
Ivysaur and the
Ivysaur
that's, you can
pink.
tell.
Yeah. It used to be that in the Pokemon Stadium game, or in the like, second-gen Pokemon games, when, they had... Umbreon and Espeon, the Umbreon, his, like, rings on his ears and on his legs and stuff, they would, like, pulsate different colors when he was shiny. And I don't know if that was just, like, a Pokemon Stadium thing, or if it was something in, that they were planning on introducing in future games, and they just decided, it's just blue. But it was like his rings would, like, pulsate different colors, and it was so awesome. I'll have to find a way to show people, because I think that's gone, like, undetected in the Pokemon, like, community. Or, maybe I'll pull it up and be completely wrong, and somehow have mistaken it this whole time. Either way, I'd like to know. I'd like to see it again. Shouldn't be too hard. I think I can get my Pokemon Silver game and just, like, with the Game Shark, get myself a shiny Espeon pretty quick. And then just pop it into my Pokemon Stadium 2 and check it out.
Shiny Espeon?
Yeah, what'd I say?
Espeon?
Oh, Umbreon. Sorry. Whatever.
I don't know, was there like an update to this game where they made it harder?
I don't think they've had any updates for this game yet. Although we haven't rebooted our game in like a long time. Because we've kept the chains going. So we haven't like actually turned the game off to check to see if there's been an update. I can't believe we haven't seen anything. But there's people out there that talk about shiny hunting for like 13 hours straight, you know, for Pokemon that should be easy. Like me and my stinking Geodude where you have 2 of them. You have 2 accidental Geodudes. Maybe I should start trying to chain something else. Although then I don't get the stat bonuses.
Right.
So it's like, I'm kind of stuck doing it this way. Because that's the way that you got your Geodudes, was by chaining something else and then running into them. Yeah, they are totally out there playing Super Smash Brothers. Has anybody picked up that game? Is it fun? Allie was telling us that she really liked it. It's like, I don't know. I really just like want to rent it just to see if it's really that much better or if it's just like the same old Smash Brothers, just like new gen. I mean, Smash Brothers is just okay, in my opinion. Like, I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I just never really got into it when I was a kid, so I've always kind of stayed away from it. Oh, dang it.
What I find so funny is, what are the chances that both of us are having this dry spell?
I know, it's weird. I feel like the cave is just a bad spot to try and shiny hunt. Although you're having bad luck too, and you're in grass, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm kind of thinking about going back to the rock tunnel. I don't know. It's just we've had such bad luck lately. If I could do anything to change things up, it would be nice. Oh, maybe I should go check, go get the Moonstone. I got 1 Moonstone already. I usually get 2. It's usually one down there, and then one up here. Not here, but there is something here. Stardust! I think I got Stardust here last time we streamed. It must always be there. Like once a day or whatever. But yeah, there's almost always a moonstone down here too. Oh, not today. Not today. Last time we streamed, we had a visit from every single one of our cats. So, I mean, that was the highlight of our stream last time, since we didn't get any shinies. Need to stop catching Pokemon.
Your thing stopped.
What thing?
Your video?
Oh, that's weird. Doesn't say that I've missed a beat or anything. Missed that the stream stopped or something. Usually that's the only reason why it stops. Is if our stream pauses.
Come on, Chrono, where's that shiny Ekans? Do you want to play?
No. I don't even like green. So after I catch my shiny Geodude, I'm planning on doing... I'm planning on catching a shiny Sandshrew. Mainly because I want to trade Sandshrews for an Alolan Sandshrew. So I need some anyway, so I may as well like build up the chain and do a hunt for a shiny while I'm at it. And then I get the pleasure of trying for a shiny Sandshrew. A shiny Alolan Sandshrew. Which might take forever. It just might.
Or it might not.
Or it might not, yeah. I might get insanely lucky and have like 3 trades in. The problem with that is the stats are just kind of random. Like, I don't have any, you know...
Yeah.
It's not like the Geodude ones. Unless the stats of the base Pokemon that you're trading has kind some influence in it. I don't know. But I'm willing to bet that it doesn't. It's probably just a random... Can you fight the painter girl every day? It seems like I fought her a few times now, and I think you might be able to go and fight her every day.
I don't know, I haven't been around to fight anybody lately.
I'm gonna need to soon. I'm gonna run out of lures. Sounds like Team 7 is going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 3 when that comes out. I know Evan's already pre-ordered it. Again, with the games that I'm just not all that into, Kingdom Hearts series, I just never got into it. The first Kingdom Hearts,
It's so weird for you, though, to not like that game.
I really, when it first came out...
It just seems like your kind of game.
When the first Kingdom Hearts came out, I was really into it, but, like, Kaylee bought it, and I think I was, like, in the middle of work, and, like, that was a weird time in my life, where I had met you, and, like, all that was
really?
starting up. Yeah, it was about then. But...
It was a weird time in my life.
It was weird
when I
because...
met you.
Yeah, well, what can I say? You're kind of weird. No, but, like, you know, I was busy trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life and where my career was heading and trying to find a job that matched that. And video games was so not a priority. And so I just never really picked up Kingdom Hearts. But I've always really liked it. And I still really like it. I think the animation style is really cool. I think the soundtrack is really, really good. But the gameplay just isn't what I wanted it to be. And even now when I try and pick it up, it's like the gameplay is... The like, movements are so wonky and tough to navigate with that it makes it not very fun. So I still haven't played it. I think I've played the first Kingdom Hearts. I think I've picked it up like 2 or 3 times. Each time I get to the Alice in Wonderland world, and I just kind of give up.
That's where I give up.
Yep, that's about as far as I get, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I think it'd be fine if I dedicated myself to play Kingdom Hearts 1 for the podcast. I think I would commit, but that's why we haven't actually put it on the schedule yet. So,
don't they have a remastered version?
They do.
Is it any better?
I don't. Didn't you play it a little bit?
Is that the one I was playing?
Yeah, on the PS3. The second time, didn't you pick it up and try it? Because I think that one is supposed to be a little bit better, as far as like the controls go. But I don't know. But now, Kingdom Hearts 3 looks freaking awesome. It looks so cool. And I love the artistic style that they have for the game. I just never got into it. And now, the way that they have the storyline built, it's so confusing as to what the heck is going on. And then you have the, like, PSP game, Birth by Sleep. You've got all the Game Boy Advance and DS stuff. So much going on in those games. And then there's Pokemon, that they make no effort to reinvent the wheel. They just kind of stick with the same formula, tweaking it ever so slightly each time. I think this game in particular, this region, first gen type stuff, has been remade like 3 times. However, I love this game, so they're not doing anything wrong.
My arm is falling asleep.
A game that they really need to remaster is Legend of Dragoon. That was a great game. It still is a great game. We did review that for the podcast with a good friend of mine, Sean. He was on. We played it through and talked about it. And what's weird is it's a Sony game, Legend of Dragoon. Like, Sony owns the rights to that game, and yet they've never bothered to remaster it. Just blows my mind. You know, here they are remastering everything else under the sun, but yeah, they won't pick up, you know, this classic game that they already own the rights to and just bump up the graphics. They don't even have to do anything new. Just clean it up a little bit. Re-release it. Same could be said for the Dot Hack series. Specifically, the Dot Hack infection that we played just recently. If you're a Dot Hack infection fan, or of that series, that first game series, we played the first game and reviewed it on the podcast. So check out our website. It's down in the it's down there somewhere.
It's somewhere.
But yeah, go to our website and check it out. It's pretty cool. We didn't give it the best score in the world, but I mean, it wasn't a bad game. We've definitely played worse. I was watching today, I was rewatching my gameplay for Super Metroid. Mainly, I pulled it up just so that I could see the border that I had built. Because I was rebuilding a border for another game, and I realized that I didn't have the Metroid border, so I wanted to look it up and see what it was. But that was a great game. Super Metroid. Of course, it's a great game. But I would
Wasn't that your first A?
Yeah, no, well, was it? Yeah, I think it was. Because then we played Horizon Zero Dawn, and that was an A also.
That is a good game.
Yeah, I know, that's a great game. No, but I really want to play more Metroid games. Play some...
That could easily be my favorite game.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a perfectly good game. Oh my gosh, I have so many Geodudes on my screen right now. I think I have 9.
No shinies.
I know. I don't think I've ever seen more than that. I've never had the full 10 Geodudes.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, Shannon says, I wish. That's easily my favorite game. What game are you talking about? Legend of Dragoon?
Metroid? Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts? I have no idea. We've been talking about a lot of games. You have to be more specific.
You're gonna need to play a PS3 game here soon.
Yes, I know.
Although you probably haven't really played an Xbox.
No, I haven't played anything Xbox related. Although Team 7 played
Halo on
Halo,
Xbox.
Yeah. So I mean that was an Xbox original.
Hack.
Oh yeah, .hack. Yep. It's a great game. I mean, I like the base concept. It's a great game. And when I first played it, it was amazing. I was so enthralled by the idea. And playing it again, it just hasn't held up very well. Unfortunately. The gameplay was kind of repetitive, and the story was insanely short. I don't know. Shannon, if you haven't listened to the podcast episode, you should. And Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, of course. Legend of Dragoon is amazing. They actually, when I was doing research for that game, I remember reading something that they had a sequel planned, and I think the director or somebody retired, and then they just canceled the project altogether, and then they didn't continue. Like, somewhere along the way, someone mentioned, oh yeah, we're gonna make a sequel, and then everybody freaked out, and then they didn't ever make it. Which sounds like a Square Enix move.
Did you watch the anime for heck?
I didn't watch the, like, original series. I did watch the one
Right,
disc that came with the game.
But you never watched the series?
No. I've picked it up, like, every now and then it was playing live on TV, and I would sit and watch, you know, an episode here and there, but that's about it. I would really be interested in watching the anime, because I like the art style of the game, and I think the anime, you know, is obviously, the game is directly influenced by the anime, but yeah, I wouldn't be against watching it if I could find it easily. It's like, I don't think it's on Netflix or anything. But I would be interested to see if the newer games are any better than Dot Hack Infection. Like, if the Dot Hack, what is it called, like GU or something like that, if those are any better in gameplay wise. Oh, Shannon says good. It wasn't the best. The anime wasn't very good. Well, that's too bad. I really liked the concept of, you know, basically the same concept as Sword Art Online, where you're kind of stuck in this video game, or that a video game virus is affecting real people. I like that. I don't like it as like, yeah, real people are getting infected. I like that as a concept of a story. I wouldn't like that in real life by any means. That would be terrible. When Geodude faints in the game, he faints in real life.
Well, I mean, that's why I like Horizon, because I like that concept.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that I want to live in the apocalypse.
Yeah, that's true. Although I wouldn't be against that, I think. It's funny how things change as you grow up. Just, I think, perspective, you know. Like when I first played Dot Hack, I was really into technology in general. So this concept of a computer program infecting people's brains was really, really intriguing. But now that I'm older and I have this like networking knowledge and like behind the scenes like point of view of how networks work, it was just like, no. Like, this would never get through to anything. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. It's just funny. What were you saying that you saw about Horizon? That Sony wasn't going to be at E3 this year, but there was something else about Horizon in that you were telling me about.
I think that was two
completely different conversations.
Yeah. No, it seems like I had seen on Twitter people were talking that like somebody had said something that they were working on the next one, but that it's possible that it would be on the PS5.
Oh yeah, that is what you were telling me. Yeah.
Oh. Maybe they'll come out with a PS5, like Horizon.
That would be awesome.
Special edition.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
I'd drop my money for that.
Yeah, you could drop my money for that. She doesn't have a choice.
I might. You never know. You never know what's going to happen in the next year.
That's true, yeah. A lot of big changes happen in the next year that very likely, very possible anyway.
Tables can turn.
I might be out of a job, and you'll be the one doing
I'll
networking.
have to go to work, and you'll be sitting here playing video games all day.
I think I'd be alright with this. Hey, maybe I'll be getting paid to play video games. Yeah, right. No one wants to pay to sit and watch me play Pokemon all day. I mean, there's only 9 people wanting to watch us play right now, which is way more than any other time that we've played a game. So welcome, all 9 of you, and Shannon.
It's more like you, Shannon, and
yeah, that's true.
7 other people.
That's true. I'm Danny, this is Lori, and you're watching Zap Night. It looks like our camera is very...
dark?
Dark, yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe because the light isn't shining over here?
I don't know. It's like just abnormally dark than normal.
I don't know.
Bump up the brightness or something? I don't know. I'm sure it's not bothering anybody that they can't see my face better.
Oh, your video is so dark.
So, I had a meeting at work.
Are you talking about the video?
No.
Oh.
This is a different story that you haven't heard yet.
Oh, okay.
We had a meeting. It's not really that great.
Oh. Not as funny as...
No, not nearly as funny as the other time.
Okay.
But anyway, I had a meeting at work. I don't know, it was like Tuesday or something. And, I was so bored. And basically what they do is there's like a team of like 5 of us, and our boss goes around to each video person and has them talk about what they're working on for the week. And so I had done mine first, so all I could do was sit and listen to everybody else throughout the entire rest of it. So I'm just sitting there so bored, and I thought how funny it would be if I slowly, very, very, very slowly started to creep up to the camera. So like by the time the video feed ended, I was like, it was just my face on the screen. No one said anything. Yeah, I was trying. I kept the laughter down. I don't think anybody noticed other than me. Just slowly, and I mean like insanely slow. Just like just barely creeping. But by the time the video ended, I was right up to it. Oh man, just the little things that keep me entertained. They keep me awake. Yeah, no, the other story that I've told you before.
The beard story.
The beard. So, I used to have this camera in my office that had, like, facial recognition. And it's perfect for a single person doing a video conference because it would focus on you and it would, like, track your face. So, if you went off screen, it would, like, the camera would move with you. Well, we had 2 people in the office at the time for this one conference, so both of us stood in front of my one camera, and our camera had no idea what to do with the 2 people in the screen. So it was doing this like facial tracking, and it would like kind of pop over to one, then pop over to the other person, pop over to me, and pop over to him, and finally we kind of got it centered to where you could see us both, and it was okay. And it was like this somewhat important conference with like this new boss over like our department, or like above my boss. It was like this big meeting. And all of a sudden, it like, I can't remember, I think I coughed or something. So I leaned off screen to cough. And the camera jumped over to my coworker's beard. And, like, slowly started zooming in further and further and further into his beard. And I lost it. I couldn't I couldn't hold my laughter anymore. I had to push him off screen, and I was dying laughing. And here it is, this important meeting, to the point where my boss had to go, are you guys okay over there? And there's his beard, like, poof, full screen. It was so funny. And I felt so bad, because I had never met this other boss guy before. Oh, man. Whatever I can do to make this a little more entertaining. If I can tell my embarrassing stories. What?
Nothing. Embarrassing stories.
What, you got a better one?
No.
Oh.
Just yours.
Just mine? The Cars one?
Yeah, yours. It's like the ultimate embarrassing story.
The Cars one is the ultimate embarrassing story. I have a feeling I'm going to be telling a story and then a shiny's going to pop up and completely interrupt me, which would be alright at this point. I was at work.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm going to tell the story.
Okay.
I was at work, and the job that I was doing at work that day involved me bending over and picking up these, stacks of paper and putting them on a shelf. So I'm doing this with, I don't know, a handful of other people, and a girl walked up to me, and she goes, "So you like cars, huh?" And I'm thinking, I knew, I had worn Cars underwear that day, so it's like, I knew that I was wearing those underwear, and I'm like, really? So I told her, just kind of out of the cheekiness of, her having seen my underwear, I'm like, "So what, you like looking at people's underwear?" And she looked confused, and I'm like, uh-oh. And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I'm wearing Cars underwear today." I'm like, "You just like looking at people's underwear?" And she's like, she looked even more confused. And I'm like, "Well, where did you get the Cars thing from?" And she goes, "Well, your antenna topper has a car on it from Cars." And it dawned on me, and I'm just like, oh no. Here I'm accusing this poor girl of staring at my underwear, and here, it was this antenna topper that I had on my car. And I still, to this day, it's awkward talking to this girl. I feel so bad. I felt terrible at the time, but it makes for a great story, so, that's how it goes. Yeah, that's my Cars story. Aw, thank you.
Aw.
He's like, you look busy. You look like you could use a treat. Shannon's clapping. Have I never told you that story before, Shannon? I had to have. I tell that story all the time. Anyone new that I meet has to know the Cars story. Oh, I don't want to catch him. What a weirdo. He really loves Cars. Oh, man. What's funny is, I think, didn't you buy me the car underwear or something?
I think they were mine.
Oh, were they? I don't. That makes it even funnier. I was wearing your underwear. Oh, jeez. I never told Shannon that story. Oh my gosh.
No, I used to buy those character boxers for wearing to bed. For, pajama shorts.
Right. By the way, I never wore those underwear again.
He comes home and destroys them.
I did too. I'm pretty sure. I'm never doing that. And ever since, I've worn nondescript underwear from now on.
They have to be black or dark blue.
Yes. Yep. Dark gray is acceptable, but anything lighter than that, nope.
Oh my goodness, an hour in.
Yeah, we still haven't seen anything. Or maybe we have and we just missed it because we're sitting here chit-chatting instead. We had a pretty awkward moment when we were on our trip this past year.
On our trip where?
On our trip to Florida.
Florida.
Where we went into that restaurant, the tea something restaurant. Sweet tea or something like that.
Oh, the lady that didn't understand me?
Yeah. We walked in to this restaurant and there was me, Lori, and her mom. And
clearly
we walked in and the lady said, "How many?" And Lori goes, 3. And she goes, "How many? How many in your party?" Lori goes, 3. She goes, "How many in your party?" And Lori goes, 3. And I think it wasn't until you held up 3 fingers that she finally understood. It was so weird. And then we got back to the table and we're all just like...
She didn't even acknowledge that, like...
It was weird.
It was weird. She was just like, finally, you tell me. So funny.
And then we got back to the table and we're all just like completely confused as to what the heck happened. 3?
I want to say that was, like... in Georgia, I think, or around Georgia.
I don't remember. All so those stops started merging together.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't in Florida because by the time we got to Florida, we weren't going out as much because we were eating at the hotel.
Right. Yeah.
And
it was definitely on our way down. I remember that much.
The place that we went to the last day was the barbecue place with the chickens in the
oh yeah, the chickens running around in the parking lot,
like everywhere, the whole area,
yeah,
like the neighborhood.
They just had wild chickens
everywhere.
It's an easy meal, but you gotta catch it.
That place, oh my gosh, it's like it had like amazing reviews. The food was good,
yeah,
but man, it was gross in there.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Like,
the place in Florida,
yeah. Like, just the whole, like, area was gross and grody, and there was flies everywhere.
Was that the one in Jacksonville?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But, I mean, they did have good food, and it was super really busy.
Yeah.
There was people coming and going like crazy.
Yep. Now, I definitely don't blame all the people that are going just to pick up the food and leave, though.
That's
like,
true.
I wouldn't sit there again. I would go there again for the food, but it was just like this little hut, this little, like, grody hut, and they were really nice. Like, it wasn't like the Neely's situation, but I don't want to talk about that one.
But yeah, I think it was the day before that we went to that sweet tea or something.
Yeah.
We had gone to like a Steak and Shake place. It wasn't Steak and Shake, but it was like exactly the same as Steak and Shake.
What? I don't remember this. I'm sure I will. Oh, the place where they dropped my lasagna?
No.
Oh.
No.
That's a different story altogether.
No, that was at that little diner.
Yeah.
In Hershey.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was in Hershey. Hershey, Pennsylvania. The waiter brought my food. Brought all of our food, and he set the whole tray like on the edge of a table, and he took all the stuff around the table first.
In the back, that was on the table.
Holding the
Danny's was the one that was sitting on the edge.
By the time he picked up the last one, it was just like my lasagna was all over the floor. I had to make up a new one.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. We're turning shiny hunting into Life with Danny and Lori stories.
Yeah, right. Well, I need to make that book.
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm starting a new strategy where I'm just going to run into every Geodude and run away. And hope that eventually, soon, we'll have a shiny.
3 isn't a party, that's why.
Hey, 3 can be a party.
Man, 83 Geodudes you've caught?
Yeah, that's not including all the ones that I've ran away from.
I've stopped catching them.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't want to waste balls.
Yep.
I'm really getting nervous here. We're gonna go another 3 hours without catching a shiny.
Man, I hope not. One of us has got to catch one soon. And I really hope it's me. I've been working on mine longer. By like 2.5 hours. Maybe 2 hours, maybe.
I don't know what's faster, like running into everything and running away, or just letting them be.
I feel like running away is faster, but only slightly. Just because it gets that Pokemon off the screen and it gets a new one spawning. Like, for me, it's slower, but climbing up and down the stairs, I feel like is risky.
Yeah, I know.
It's definitely risky. But climbing up and down the stairs is definitely the fastest way. Because it gets rid of all the Pokemon, and then you go back down, and then they all have to spawn back up again. But if that Pokemon spawns right as you hit those stairs, you're out. You know, you can't get it. There's no going back. What other story can we tell, Lori? I gave the lead singer of Birthday Massacre my Britney Spears shirt once.
Just once?
Yeah, just once. I haven't done it twice, though it might happen again. Well, who was it that I was seeing?
I'm really disappointed that
she hasn't posted
She hasn't posted anything about it.
I know.
I've
kind of thought about jumping on her Instagram and just saying, hey, I want to see you wearing my shirt.
It's too bad that she doesn't live stream anymore at 3 a.m.
I know, because that would be a perfect time to... Because nobody's ever watching it. The two gross girls. That's what her little group was called that she was live streaming on. Not too many people knew about it. That's what was nice about that.
We'll just have to go up there and go to the bar where she works.
Yeah, I know.
You'll just have to buy another Britney Spears shirt.
A different one, and be like, no, you don't get this one, because you still haven't worn mine, my other one that I gave you. Yeah, so we went to a Birthday Massacre concert a few months ago, and we had a meet and greet with them, and I debated on wearing, because I had this, like, old Britney Spears, like, it wasn't old, it was a newer one, a remake, with just the old, like, original Britney Spears, like, cover photo on it. and from her like first CD or whatever. But it was super comfortable, so I kept wearing it. And
well, you originally bought it for Nightclub.
Nightclub, because Nightclub likes Britney Spears.
What's her name? Emily?
Emily, yeah.
Emily is a big Britney Spears fan.
So yeah, I wore it for her. I bought it for that concert. And then I
just wore it all the time because it was comfy.
It was super comfortable, so I kept it around and I kept wearing it. And I kind of wore it because it's funny. It's like this huge picture of Britney on my chest, and a lot of people got a kick out of it. So anyway, we went to the concert, and I kind of debated on changing my shirt, and I'm like, nah, I'll just wear it because it's funny. So we went to the meet and greet, and when I walked up there, they're like, oh my gosh, everybody was like, oh, I love your shirt. And I'm like, you can have it. I'm like, I'll trade you a shirt. And she's like, well, I mean, we only have our merch. And I'm like, no, I want your shirt. And she's like, oh, well, we'll hook you up with the shirt. And I'm like, it's not what I meant. But, I mean, she
really wanted to wear her tank top.
It wasn't that. It was just, I wanted that to be the thing. I mean, if you want the shirt off my back, I better get the shirt off your back, right? So that was my theory. I would have taken any of their shirts, really. But, no, it didn't work out that way. So, I stuck around, and she hooked up the merch table guy to give me a free shirt. In exchange, I would take off my shirt and give it to her. So, yeah.
That happened. But then we saw them afterwards.
Yeah, we did, and she gave me a big hug, and...
She kissed our cheeks.
Yep. Super nice, man. They're amazing. And they're so good at what they do. They're very personable with their crowd, and so nice. Birthday Massacre. If you like, the rock-type music, check them out. For us, check them out. Tell them Zap Night sent you. It won't mean a darn thing, but... It will to me. Tell them that you want to see her. We want to see Chibi wearing that darn Britney Spears shirt. Shannon says, you can borrow my Britney Spears shirt, but you gotta give it to Chibi. I don't think I'd fit, Shannon. Although, I would have squeezed into her tank top if she'd have given it to me.
Would have been funny.
It would have been hilarious. I would have looked terrible in this tank top that would go like down to my chest and all this chest hair poking out. Looked like I'd be at the wrong club. Shannon says, you can imagine, hey, this big guy is gonna come up and take his Britney Spears shirt off for me and give him one of ours. Okay. The dude was like super chill about it though. It was really funny. It was really awkward too though. But again, it makes for an awesome story. Actually,
we got a free shirt.
Yeah, and we got a free shirt. Kinda.
They're like most expensive shirts.
Yeah, it was. It was the only shirt that they had in a 2X. And it still didn't fit all that well.
They didn't have... It was an extra large.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was an extra large. That's why it didn't fit very well.
It's like, dude, this is all I have in an extra large. They didn't have any 2X.
It was a long sleeve shirt, and it was glittery.
Glittery?
By the time I got home, I had glitter everywhere, and it was, like, super tight. Yes, I want to use another one.
I think we're gonna have to, like, move our chairs over here.
Our big recliners?
Yeah, because these chairs are really uncomfortable after sitting in them for an hour.
If you sit upright in them, they're not too bad, but when you're trying to lounge a little bit, it's way more uncomfortable. Because when I'm sitting, and when I sit up to the desk, and I'm playing a game a little more straight, holding my posture a little better, I can sit here for 3 hours without too much of a problem. I'm going to be starting Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 5 soon. I'm excited for that. I haven't built an overlay yet, but I will. Probably tomorrow, honestly. There's very few things that I have to do at work tomorrow, so I might do that while I'm working. The problem with Final Fantasy V is that they have such little amount of promo art, yeah. So for me to develop, like on our stream here, you can see you've got the Pokemon people, and you've got like this nice background, and like the logos and stuff. For Final Fantasy V, you don't really have a whole lot to choose from. There's like one promo piece, and like the logo, and that's about it. So I'm just gonna have to make something work. I'll figure it out. I always do. For Final Fantasy 1, the border that I used was all of the sprites just like replicated and duplicated throughout the entire like overlay. And that looked really nice. But I don't know if I would want to do that for Final Fantasy V. It looked really cool for Final Fantasy 1. And the figure and the sprites were super easy to find. Maybe I just need to do a bunch of chocobos.
I kind of feel like the lure doesn't work very well here. Like, I don't get as many Pokemon as I did in the cave.
Do you have any other spots that you could go and look for Neckens?
I have one other spot besides this one, but I didn't like it as much.
Sure. So I hope everybody's having a good night, hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Spending your time watching us not catch shinies. Not by our choice. That's what's nice about doing this, though, is just hanging out, chit-chatting. Telling wacky stories. Shannon posted a thing on Facebook today about her first concert, and I think it was the 3 Days Grace concert that we took her to. I didn't know that was her first one.
We took her to 3 Days Grace?
Yeah, don't you remember 3 Days Grace with Breaking Benjamin and Seether?
Was it
was like
here in town?
Yeah, it was at the...
Or was it at the other place?
No, it was here in town. Here in town, downtown.
Okay.
I don't know what other place there is here in town.
The outdoor place that they used to have the big outdoor festival.
Oh,
down the road
no,
from
no.
us.
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Because we went to see 3 Days Grace once there, too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But I do remember going to see him downtown also.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Shannon said she was like 12.
Oh yeah, well, Jasper's first was in the womb.
Yeah, Jasper's first concert. He'll have that story to talk about. Because he'll remember. My mom said that I went to a concert when I was pre-birth. Korn concert, nonetheless.
What was your first concert, Danny?
Tim McGraw on Faith Hill. Yep. Yep.
You went with me and my mom and my aunt.
Yep. And well, your aunts? I don't know, was she your aunt too?
Who?
Paula?
No, my cousin.
Oh, right, cousin. I'm
Duh.
sorry. I gotta think about these things, and I don't have time to think about them. Yeah, and wasn't your mom, like, hesitant to let me go, too? Because we were, like, we'd only been dating for, like, a few weeks. Or was that the,
That was Richmond.
Richmond, yeah. That was a great trip, though. That was, like, an amazing adventure.
Yeah, because we had to buy the tickets in, like, May, I think. And
That we didn't even use.
in May, we had only been dating for, less than a month,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
So, I mean, of course, when I was like, yeah, I want Danny to go, they're like,
Are you sure?
Are you sure about this?
He won't even be in your life by then.
By September.
10 years later, here I am.
That was a fun trip.
Yeah, it was. It was amazing. Your brother got us some pit passes. It was NASCAR, Richmond, Virginia. And he got some pit passes, so we were able to go hang out in the pits, and we were there the whole night. Yeah, it was amazing.
Sat in Casey Kane's pit box and
more or less
listened to the radio.
Yep. Took a bunch of really cool pictures.
Yeah, on our 2-megapixel camera.
Hey, it was top of the line back then, because didn't you buy that camera for this trip?
Yeah.
It was like $2,000. What was Lori's first concert?
In Sync.
Of course it was In Sync. Is that in Chicago?
No, it was actually in Milwaukee at the baseball place, Miller Park.
Was it like early in their tours?
It was their second one, their second CD. And a friend of mine won tickets on the radio.
Oh, really? That's insane.
Yeah. And luckily her dad was willing to take us up there.
Yeah.
Because we were kids.
Young. Yeah. When I was a kid, I went to a WWF event. You can't really call it a concert, but they did this tour.
Show.
Yeah, it was a show.
Yeah.
They did this tour, and they came to town, and I was really big into wrestling back then.
A lot of kids were though.
A lot of kids still are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a phase that
every boy goes through.
Every little boy goes through. Yeah, wrestling. And then you start hearing, as you're growing up, it's you're really into wrestling, and then you start hearing the rumors that wrestling's fake, and you're like, no, it's not. And then you start analyzing it, and it's wait a minute, this is totally fake, and then you, give it up. But yeah, they were in town, and we went, and with a friend of mine, who I don't think was really all that into it, but her dad took us, and he even bought me a figure, a little wrestling figure. I'm sure it was $20. Yeah, it was super cool.
Ooh, a girl? Was it your first date?
No. She always made it a point that we were not boyfriend girlfriend. Yeah, Nathan was really big into wrestling too. I remember that. I think I gave him all my wrestling figures.
Still looking for that shiny.
Yep. An hour and a half. Still nothing. I'm about to go back to Viridian Forest just to see what it's like to see a shiny again.
Just to go get a shiny Caterpie?
Yeah, I'll take anything at this point. Ah! Oops, that's not what I meant to do. It's fine though. I had way too many Pokemon on my screen that were not Geodudes. Which, by the way, I know that I just put one on, but yeah, okay.
Sort of. So, when do you want to go get some balls for Pokemon Go? You want to go tomorrow night? Or do you want to go Saturday morning? Because, you know, Saturday night.
I don't know. We can...
But you always go Sunday morning, too. Like, before we do the raids.
Yeah. I don't know. We can see if Kaylee wants to do anything, too. Although scheduling stuff with Kaylee has been challenging lately.
I agree.
Is Allie on?
I don't think so. I haven't seen her on. She would have said something.
Yeah, she would have said something by now.
Maybe she's working tonight. She should be coming in January at some time.
Yeah, we were talking about doing a weekend where they came down. But yeah, it would be awesome if you guys like collaborated a cosplay and then went and did a photo shoot. That would be super cool.
Oh,
Super
yeah,
cool.
That would be cool.
Think of something that, you know, would complement each other. I don't know what. You guys can figure it out.
You know, a photo shoot in the snow.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be, the photo shoot doesn't have to be in January, just, you know, whenever everything gets finished. What we should do is sponsor it. Sponsor this collaboration with Allie and Shannon. Model and cosplay like designer. And then we spend the money to have them go to like a Comic-Con and pass out our Zap Night stuff. Yeah. Zap Night sponsored this. Look. Check it out. Hey, it's a great idea. I'm sure it happens a lot. I'm pretty sure that that people sponsor cosplayers all the time. Just to go to events like that and, you know, represent whoever is sponsoring them. Literally just to walk around like Comic-Cons and stuff. I mean, seriously, the past few times that I've been to the the Microsoft convention, there are no ladies there except in the convention center or the expo center. It's all just a bunch of sweaty dudes running around. And the occasional business lady who's on her phone and way too busy for anything. Shannon said, birthday! I mean, okay. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. You'll, you know, if you promoted yourself that way, I'm sure people would pay you to go to conventions and, you know, sponsor some money up front to help you build a costume. And I mean, you know a guy who has a podcast, ZapNight.com. Speaking of, there's 13 people watching right now. It's pretty high for us, for some weird reason. I mean, granted, like 2 of them is me, so. But if you guys are curious as to what Zap Night is all about, go to our website, ZapNight.com. We are originally a podcast thing. A podcast review is what started it.
It's the core of what
Zap
Night is.
It is, yeah. So I really wanted to play video games since I have so many, and review them. So that's what I started Zap Night for, was to review video games. So on our website and on YouTube and SoundCloud, iTunes, you'll find all of our audio podcast. Plus on YouTube we have a video feed of our live podcast like episodes, where we sit down and we review video games from all systems, all genres, all eras.
Whatever you feel like playing.
Yeah, right now, I mean, a lot of what we've been playing since we've started has been nostalgia stuff. A handful of it has been newer stuff. We're trying to get a little bit better at doing more new video games.
But I mean, we're always open to suggestions.
Yeah. Send us emails, send us comments, let us know what we should play. If we get enough people really wanting us to play one specific game, absolutely, we're going to play it. But yeah, the 15th of December, we have a podcast. Actually, it's Saturday. We have a podcast coming up for Sonic Adventure. And then the 1st of January, we have a podcast for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So if that sounds like fun, follow us here on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube page. It really, really does help us out a lot. We're trying to get 100 subscribers over there for our URL. So yeah. Yep. Thanks for watching. We're not done. I'm just going through our spiel. Since there's people actually watching, it's down to 12 now, by the way. It was like 22 for like a second.
They didn't like
and
your
then it was
spiel.
like, no, if that's all they're going to do is promote themselves, I don't want to watch that crap. I want to watch when they're talking about Cars underwear. That's what I want to see. Nobody gets the joke now. Except for Shannon. Shannon gets the joke. Still no shinies. If we get to, like, 30 viewers, the Pokemon gods will bless us with a shiny Pokemon.
That's definitely what's gonna happen.
Yep, that's how this works. That's how this works. So, I mean, if you share this, if you share it and tell all your friends to come and watch us stream a terrible stream quality version of Pokemon Go, or Pokemon Let's Go, we're gonna get a shiny. I sure hope it happens eventually.
We're halfway there. 15. You said what, 30?
Yep, 30. Oh, I don't want to catch Pokemon. Only shiny Pokemon for me. So does anybody have suggestions of what they want to see us hunt for next? I think I want to do Sandshrew, but I mean, again, if I get enough people saying, no, you need to go get Scyther or Dratini or something stupid, and I mean, I will. I didn't even know that Charmanders could spawn there. Did Lori ever get a shiny Vulpix?
Yeah, I have shiny Vulpix.
Do you?
Yeah. Remember, he's like a pastel type version.
Oh yeah, I do
Kinda.
remember that. Yep. We got all of our shiny Pokemon in our first stream, where we got like 6 of them, and now it's like we can't replicate that. We're lucky if we get 1 at all. Yeah, let's see. I want to see what a shiny Pokemon looks like. It's been a while. It's been far too long.
That's the shiny Vulpix.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's like a yellow. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. I want to sort by favorite.
I want to see the Alolan. Aww.
So this is my my Butterfree. Oh, that's me. Pidgey. I think I have 2 Pidgeys. Yep, they're my 2 Pidgeys. Oddish. I like Oddish. He's cool. I wonder what the Vileplume looks like. Oh man, the Alolan. The Alolan shinies are so hard to get because you have to have enough Vulpix or whatever whatever you're trying to get. You have to have enough of, and then you have to trade it with a special person in the game who trades like an actual normal Vulpix for an Alolan Vulpix, and that trade you have like a chance of it being shiny. So we are planning on doing some of those, but not right now. So yeah, I have 2 Oddishes, because 1 I'm going to send to Lori.
I don't have Oddish in my game.
Right, yeah. And then this Rhydon, I got out of the blue. I was just walking around in the Cerulean Cave, and he just popped up. Like, I didn't have a chain or nothing. He was just there. So that was cool. Is that it? I think that might be it. No, I should have a, I have a shiny, yeah.
Yeah,
shiny Alakazam. Oops. Oh,
and your Caterpie?
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's because they're in my... No, my Caterpie is my, Butterfree now. Yeah. So it's just Alakazam that I have. I think he lost his favorite when we traded to evolve. So there's my shiny Alakazam. Isn't she pretty? There's a normal Alakazam. Shiny. It really is... Oh, his normal skin tone is a little bit darker.
It's like more gold than yellow.
Yeah. And then his like
he
joints armor is pink.
Bronzer on.
Yeah. He's been in the sun like the perfect amount of time. Or she, sorry. She. So yeah, that's all the shiny Pokemon we've got right now. And that's what shiny Pokemon look like. And you've got a shiny Geodude too.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm trying to get. What's funny is, out of all the shiny Pokemon that we have, only a few of them we've actually caught while hunting for that Pokemon. Like, my 2 Pidgeys, I got while looking for the Abra. Your Geodudes you've got while looking for your Rhyhorn.
Yeah, I think the only ones I've actually hunted for was the Rhyhorn and the Vulpix. Maybe?
Yeah.
I think all the rest are just random.
The only ones that I've gotten that I've hunted for, I think there's 3. I got my Caterpie, Oddish, and Abra. Cheeto dude. Yeah. I'm waiting. It's coming.
I hope so. Thank goodness.
It's been almost 2 hours yet, and it's still nothing. Still nothing. That's on top of the almost 3 hours that we played last Tuesday. This past Tuesday. If I keep on it, eventually it's gonna happen.
I don't know. It's tough.
Shannon says the Cheeto dude will never get old.
Yeah.
I mean, he does. He looks just like a Cheeto. Like, as is, he kind of looks like a Cheeto, but then you add that, like, Cheeto dust covering on him.
He's like a Cheeto ball. Like a Cheeto puff ball.
Cheeto puff with, like hard Cheetos, like, attached to the sides. Someone needs to do this now. Go get a cheese puff and attach 2 Cheetos to the side, and you've got Geodude.
Cheeto dude.
Cheeto dude. A shiny Geodude.
There she is.
Hey, Allie made it. Did you just get off work?
She scared away all of our people.
Oh, I see that. It was at like almost 20, and now it's like 4. Which is me, Shannon, and Allie, and one other rogue person that doesn't want to be seen or heard from. But I see you, and you're welcome here. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, Shannon wants to do a collaboration. Zap Night sponsored cosplay collaboration. How you doing, Lori? Are you finding any shinies?
You know, I have.
You have. You've just actively avoided them. Ew, why would I want a different weird color of another Pokemon? That makes no sense.
What are they doing way over here?
They're just like, they're tired of hanging out in grass all day.
Maybe that's where my shiny has been this whole time.
It blows my mind that there's a stinking Chansey in this cave. Like, why? What reason? There's Chanseys all over this game. Why? In the original Red and Blue, Chansey was so hard to find. It was only found in the Safari Zone, and it was, like, super rare in the Safari Zone. And then in this game, they got rid of the Safari Zone altogether.
Ooh, he is angry.
Yeah, he usually is. He doesn't like me shiny hunting very much.
I'm so bored.
Please.
Let's go battle or something.
Please, something. Not that I've used him much this entire game. I think I traded him out, like, after the first gym battle. For healing, obviously. Oh, that's what your Pokemon were doing. Walking around. They're going to get some healing. You have to bear with our lag on our stream. Like, by the time you are reacting to something that we've said, the moment is like way past. So
it's like, wait, what did we say?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that far behind, but it is enough.
It's just enough that it can make a conversation seem, I don't know. It makes a comment seem like you don't really get the context behind it. Oh, I see. Chansey is everywhere for healing purposes.
Ah.
Oh, that makes sense. That does make sense. I have encountered a shiny Chansey while I was looking for my shiny Abra.
And you didn't catch it?
And I didn't catch it. Nope. I actually posted the video on our YouTube page of us seeing and encountering the Chansey and then me actively saying, no, it's okay, and then running away. So if that sounds like fun, go over to our YouTube page.
Do you
check it
wish
out.
you would have caught that now?
No,
Oh.
no. I don't feel bad about it. I mean, my reasoning was justified. I don't remember how exactly it panned out, but I do know that the reasoning for doing that made perfect sense. Because Abras were really hard to catch. It's not like Geodude. Like, if I ran into a Geodude now and it ran away, I would have to rechain it, and it would take me, like, 10 minutes tops. Where the Abras took forever to try and chain. Just because if they look at you, they ran away. You only had one chance to actually catch him.
They're more rare, too.
They're rarer, so they don't pop up as often. Yeah, there's a lot against you on an Abra hunt. Oh, my mic is off again? What the heck? Why are you just now telling me this?
She probably just now is trying to look at the thing.
Maybe.
Probably wasn't really paying attention to the video. As most people, I'm sure, don't.
Yeah, I'm sure. Is my audio first or is my video first?
You gotta talk.
Is my audio first or is my video first?
She says, never mind. It's goodish now.
It probably was just laggy for some reason.
Probably. Do you have an idea of what you want to get Jasper for Christmas? Or should we ask Shannon?
I have no idea. I'm sure we'd find something. It's not that hard to find a little kid something for Christmas.
That's true.
It's like the teenage years, and it's like something technology-wise. I don't know.
Money?
Yeah, you can't really do that with a little kid. Like, here's $20. Figure it out, kid.
Here's $20. Your mom will just take this later.
And pay a water bill. The video is first?
It doesn't matter, really.
Yeah,
really?
I know. It probably isn't all that much.
You got away safely.
So has anybody else caught any shinies?
I cannot believe that it's taking this long for both of us.
I know.
How?
I don't know.
How is it we were able to do so many before? And now we're just stuck.
Our second stream that we did, I caught 2 shiny Dumbledore. I caught 2 shiny Oddishes in like a half hour, and here now I'm like fighting Geodudes for like 5 hours now.
Isn't he too young for Legos still? I don't know. Seems like he would still be at the age where he might try and eat them randomly. Like he tried to randomly eat a DS game.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, so Jasper was running around here one day. Were we watching him or were they just over? I don't remember. But
they were just over.
He picked up a DS game, which is like the size of a chip. It's like just a little like SD card. Yeah. He picked one of these up and I said, no, put that back down. And he looked at me and went, oh, and threw it in his mouth. And I'm like, no! It was so funny. I'll put back.
Pokemon White. He likes Pikachu, is that what she said?
Oh, I need to look at the rest of it.
Great, thanks Twitch.
Thanks, Twitch.
Just say he likes Pikachu.
Let's see. Give Jasper his money and go pick up stuff. I don't know. He likes Pikachu. Yeah, that's all this. And Dumbledore. Dumbledore! I miss the Harry Potter Puppet Pals. It's so sad that they stopped making videos. There's a lot of the old Flash videos that I really like. The Potter Puppet Pals was one of them. Because what they did, well, somebody at some point turned the Potter Puppet Pals into animation. And I originally watched all of them on the animation side. I didn't watch the actual puppets. And it wasn't until later that I even knew that the actual puppets existed.
No. How long are we going tonight?
I don't know.
Are we gonna go
until we're tired.
Are we gonna go 3 hours?
We could try. It would help if we got a shiny and then we could feel good about ourselves, but no. Well, then get him nothing.
But I want to get him something.
So they opened up battles in Pokemon Go? Yeah, that's kind of a joke. Just more tapping on the screen. There's no, like, actual strategy behind it. Like, maybe a little bit more than the regular raid battles, but still. And there's no decent reward system to it. It's just, either way, win or lose, you get 500 Stardust.
Thanks. Thanks for participating.
Yeah, exactly. At least they don't make you pay $20 a year to play Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the friends area, where normally you would do like trades and give gifts, they have a spot now where you can battle. And I think right now it's up to level 20. If you've made it to level 20, or is it open to everybody now?
I think it's down to at least 10 now, the last time I heard.
Yeah, I think the last time I looked was this morning, and it was at like 20. So, yeah, basically you can battle your friends, and that's really it. But the cool thing is, you can battle, like, across, like, there's no, like,
you don't have to
proximation of each other. You just battle. It doesn't matter.
As long as you're, I think, Ultra Friends. I think you have to be Ultra Friends to battle across distance.
I mean, it's like you tap on the screen to do your normal move, and you build up, just like in raids, and then you build up your big move, and then that's it. Like, you just do that over and over again, and whoever's lucky enough to have a slightly stronger Pokemon wins, and that's it. But it is like a 3-on-3 battle, though. That's kind of nice. But
so far, my strategy has been to not use the protection thing for the first one.
Yeah.
And usually I can get through it by not using it on the first one.
Like the first Pokemon, or
like the first major attack that comes at you.
Oh, I see.
To not use the protect. Because
do you get so many protects per battle, or do you have to collect the protection things like an item?
No, it's just per battle. Because when I did the second one that I did with some random person from the group,
okay,
I got 2. And that's what I did, is I waited, I took the first hit, and then I used the 2 after that, and I was able to make it through that one, too. It's funny because, like, there was a person in the group that said something about the type. Like, to know your types. And it's like, well, you don't know.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I don't know what Pokemon the other person's gonna use. Like, so why would it matter what type I'm using?
Maybe if you had, like, a variety of types. Like, you can only have the 3 Pokemon, so you could have a variety of types just to
and then, like,
be able to switch them out.
Once you're in there, you'd have to, like, switch them out and according to what they have.
And then it just becomes like a switching battle, because, like, for example, you switch out your Squirtle for Charizard, then he switches out his Bulbasaur for, a Squirtle, and then it's just this never-ending, switching.
Except it probably isn't fast enough.
Oh, probably not.
It's like, as I'm trying to hit the switch button, it would be
They're sitting there attacking you.
Me.
Yeah.
It would be more fun if it was, a little, like, more turn-based.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't expect too much when it comes to the Pokemon Go game. It's a free game.
It's free, yeah.
So I really don't expect too much. I just, if they're going to implement some of these features, I feel like that they should make it be a little more fun instead of just tapping your screen. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably never use it unless I'm running low on Stardust. But the only cool thing that I like about it is that it counts as a interaction for the day with that person. So if you're working on, getting to the best friend status to collect the experience points, you can, do the battle if you don't have any gifts to trade. So I do like that. I've noticed there's been a few people in our Pokemon Go group who have talked about some Pokemon having 3 moves now.
Yeah, you can... I think you can, like, buy it with Stardust or something.
So I wonder how that affects, like, raids. And how do you implement that 3rd move? I don't know. It's interesting.
I think 2 hours is like my time.
Yeah, are you sick of it now?
I'm pretty,
It's more fun if you're actually getting Pokemon. Like the first stream we did. It was like, I didn't want to stop just because we kept getting them. But I mean, you gotta stop eventually. Where, these past couple streams have been so boring. Because we're just not catching anything. I wonder if my Pokedex is recording how many Pokemon I've seen. Be curious to know the number on my Geodudes. Yeah, I don't know. How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good night? It's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. And for me, tomorrow is Payday Friday. And that is lovely. I've been waiting 2 weeks for this moment. Payday Friday. I get paid every 2 weeks. So, yeah. Yep. What?
Okay, thanks. Thanks for that info.
Just trying to make some conversation with the whole 13 people that are sitting here watching. Now they all know I get paid tomorrow. And I hope that they do too.
Well, I mean, if they don't care to conversate.
Fine, I'm just going to sit here in silence too.
I'm kidding.
Lori's so bored that she's resorted to watching videos on her phone.
Watching other people catch shinies.
Well, I mean, they ought to be having better luck than us. I think my Pokemon trainer, like, dropped his shiny charm somewhere. Whoops. Dropped it somewhere. So what do you guys do for good luck? What can I do? Should I stand on my head for a half hour and or is that just for hiccups? I've heard that standing on your head makes hiccups go away. I don't know if it makes shinies appear, but no.
That's what makes hiccups go away.
Nope. Nope.
No! I don't want you. Fresh out of Lucky Rabbit's feet.
I ate one this morning, and that's about the best I can do.
I mean, we were at the China buffet, so.
I might have eaten some rabbit. I wouldn't even know if I did. Tastes like teriyaki chicken to me. Oh, what? Pikachu foot.
Come on, where are they?
They're hiding.
I'll start catching again, just because I'm bored.
Ooh, I caught a Geodude. I'll add it to my collection. And they're all gonna go to the professor to go into the candy grinder. Sleep powder. I like sleep powder over poison powder.
Spearows.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the Zubats.
And like, I have a lure on right now. Where are all the Pokemon?
Half of them are in the sky.
Yeah, I think so. So, I saw a pop figure at Target today. It was a 10-inch pop figure. It was huge. It was Demigorgon.
Oh, yeah?
And I kind of wanted to buy it. It was really cool. And now, you know, in like 2 weeks they're going to be sold out and they're going to be like hundreds of dollars.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because I didn't buy one.
How much was he?
I don't know, because it wasn't marked.
Oh, right. Nothing was marked. Yeah, they just had a teaser trailer for the third Stranger Things season. It wasn't anything. It was text only. But, you know, it's just nice to see that they're making it.
Next shiny hunt stream, you're gonna see Danny shiny hunting, and my little box is gonna be me playing Horizon Zero Dawn instead.
That's so funny. I mean, it could easily be done. I'll just have to put a big X through Let's Go Eevee and put Horizon Zero Dawn. Currently hunting a sawtooth or something.
Looking for a shiny Thunderjaw.
Man, that game is so great.
Doesn't that sound like more fun right now?
It does, yeah, actually. Way more fun than freaking shiny hunting for something that's never gonna happen 2 hours and 25 minutes later. Actually, way more than that, but it's what? Between last stream and this stream, it's like 5 hours. And then I had an extra, like, couple hours on the stream before that.
Makes you feel like you're doing something wrong, isn't it?
It does, yeah, it really does. I mean, I know that I'm not. I have everything going that I need to have going. I have a lure, I have the shiny charm, I've done a chain up to and way beyond 31. So, I mean, I'm doing everything I can do. It's just not happening. I'm contemplating breaking my chain just to have something to look forward to again. Like, maybe giving it a reset would help. But, you know, it's all a numbers roll, you know. Every time a Geodude pops up, I have that, like, small opportunity of getting a shiny Pokemon, and it just hasn't worked out in my favor yet. think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna break my chain. Just to give me something else to do. Alright. Show up. Right now. 3, 4, 5. Yay, it's a Chansey. Alright, I'm gonna break my chain, but I'm going to just let a Geodude run away from me. Do it.
You should be wasting Pokeballs, not Great Balls.
Oh, I don't care enough. Just do it. Just run away. See if I care, Geodude.
He's not gonna run away from you.
Yeah, he will. He's already fed up. Alright, Shannon. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you later.
Where that 1,600 experience points came from.
Is he really not gonna run away? I know he wants to. Do it. Just do it. Fine, fine. I'll catch something else then. Oh. Jerk face. Alright, there it is. I've broken my chain. I hope. There.
Ouch. Now your next one's gonna be a Geodude.
That would be hilarious. If it popped up like right now.
Yep.
That would be my luck too. Oh, don't do that. Come on. Ah, oh, you jerk! He like waited until I threw the ball.
She says hello.
Yeah, Allie's still here.
She just got online on the Switch.
I saw that. What are you playing, Allie? Anything fun? Ah, what's with all the Zubats?
Because you aren't chaining Geodudes anymore.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Smash. Nice. Is there an actual, like, story mode to the game? I think there has been in the previous Smash games.
Good job, too.
Oh. 2.5 hours. Still no shinies. Yeah, we are from the Rockford area. So, how many base characters do they give you? Like, is there a ton of characters to have to unlock, or do they give you most of them and then you just have to unlock, like, 10 or 20?
What? What was that? Oh, you just threw my ball over here.
Well, if you would throw it towards the screen, towards the Pokemon, that's how it's supposed to work. They give you Kirby, that's it. Start with Kirby. And that's all you get.
You still need to get your Cloud amiibo.
My second player 2 one.
It's probably like crazy expensive.
Probably.
I hope my shiny comes up right now.
Ah, what?
What do you need? Player 2?
Yeah.
You have player.
I think that's what it's called.
First one.
Yeah. It's the Advent Children
That's not
outfit.
too bad. It's only like $20.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. Oh, I see. So you only get Kirby in story mode, but then you unlock more. That's cool. Anymore, it's getting to be like the Mortal Kombat series, where you have to unlock every character if you want to play them. I haven't played a Mortal Kombat game in years. Like the new ones that have come out lately.
I was gonna say you played one for the podcast.
Right, yeah, I know, but I mean, yeah, the new ones.
You have one, don't you? X?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we got it on clearance at Target.
Yeah, I actually just picked up. What? You found 4 or 5?
4 unique games. I bought 6 games today.
Oh, right, yeah, but
I bought a couple duplicates for a gift.
yeah, they had a bunch of games at Target for like really cheap.
Got
Nothing super popular, but
5 of them were $3, and then the Extinction game was $6.
yeah.
I took them all up to the checkout, and the lady rang them all up, and then she told me my total. She's like, your total is $22. She's like, she kind of looked at the stuff. She's like, wow, you got a really good deal.
Yeah.
Like, she thought she did something wrong.
We don't actually have Smash. Yeah, otherwise I'd be down for that, but yeah, no, we don't actually have Smash.
Not yet. Maybe someday. Not the new one.
No, I mean, I have all the other Smash. Well, I don't know, most of them.
Do you?
I think I have the Wii, the 64 one. I don't know if I got the Wii U. I definitely don't think I have the GameCube one. The GameCube one is like the most popular.
I seriously don't even see that. Oh, here it is.
Yep.
You don't have one on the GameCube?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I saw somebody on the marketplace had one, but then I looked to see where they were, and it was like Dubuque. I'm like, why am I even seeing this?
Road trip.
You.
You.
Oh, you.
Okay, you look very displeased. You look pretty happy to me. But you do have it on the 64, right?
I do, yeah. Me and Shannon just played it on the 64.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yep. And I suck balls. I'm terrible at it.
Is that why you hate the game?
No. It's really just because I'm unfamiliar with it. That's all it is. It's the biggest problem with playing, is that I'm unfamiliar with it. Like, I think if I were to sit and spend a bunch of time actually playing the game, I would be more comfortable in playing the other ones, but it's just, I don't know. I used to be really big into fighting games, and I really liked learning all of it, but I just never really into it.
Maybe I should start training some Rabtas.
Oh, yeah? I bet a shiny Rattata is super easy to come across.
Yeah, right. I should have come across one by now, as many as I've seen.
Yeah, I bet. Same with Sparrow. Sparrow. Jack Sparrow. Shiny Jack Sparrow. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of thinking about starting a series on our YouTube channel where I was
just gonna ask if he was a friend of Shannon's.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of like our question to people.
Most people come from Shannon's, like, network of friends. But yeah, I've actually been considering doing a series on our YouTube.
You should have Shannon do that.
Have Shannon be the interviewer?
Yeah. Zap Night interviews with Shannon.
Where we interview gamers. Basically, just because gamers in general have this passion about them, and when they talk about the games that they love so much, it comes across on video really well. And I like capturing that, because when I play a game and I'm super into it, like, you can tell that those videos are just so good because I'm so passionate about it. So I like to capture those moments, and I want to sit down and chit-chat with other gamers that I come across and I'm friends with to just, you know, hear
where they came from.
Yeah, yeah.
What I don't know.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I like to sit down and that I would be interested in watching on, like, a YouTube series, and I haven't really seen anything like that. So I think that would be kind of fun to do, is sit down and just talk to other fellow gamers about what they're passionate about and what they enjoy doing. So, I don't know. So I would totally be down if you were interested in something like that. We could schedule something later when I actually have a process down for doing that. And, you know, we could sit and play Smash. That'd be cool. Cool, man. Well, yeah, I don't really have a time frame for it right now. It's still just kind of in the development stages, like, idea-wise. So, again, once I have something, like, concrete, I'll, you know, when I start posting stuff and you notice it, just shoot us a message and let us know that you're interested, and I'll definitely get you on. I mean, you know, for me, the channel is so, like, I'm doing it for me. Like, I'm doing the whole Zap Night thing, the video game thing, just because I like video games and I like sharing my experience about it. So it's like, I'm not really looking for more subscribers or, you know, viewers or whatever, but, you know, in that aspect, the more people who see it, the better, you know, the more it gets out there, the better I feel about, you know, oh, people are actually able to see this work that I put so much effort into. So, on that note, if you also are doing a channel or something, send it to us on our, you know, Facebook. You could message us or whatever, and I'll absolutely, you know, check it out and promote you. I mean, we're all local people here. It's nice to support each other. Share each other's work.
This is never gonna happen.
I know. It does feel that way. Ellie says, I'm game. Haha, get it? I'm game. Hey, yeah, thanks for sharing. That's awesome. As soon as I get done, I'll post your stuff around too.
You know, I came into this with, like, I was very positive. I thought
today's gonna be the day. We're gonna see a shiny today,
and it's gonna be quick. You know, I've already got, you know, 2.5 hours.
How many hours under your belt? Yep, I know.
Like, it shouldn't be long. Like an hour, maybe tops. I'll be moving on to my next shiny hunt.
I know. I mean, we're at 2 hours and 45 minutes, and still nothing. And we both have been streaming this, or doing the same hunt, so it's not even like we've been changing it up any.
I'm wasting my lures. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, he says that it sucks when you've got a great combo going and then a Pokemon runs away. I had that problem with Abra. When I was doing my Abra hunt, it was like, I would get to like 20 or 15 or something and he would just vanish. And then I think I had one freak out moment where I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I did eventually get that one, and it wasn't, I think, because you want to get to chain 31, but I think I made it to like 28 when I finally got my Abra, and then his stats were even not that great. I kept him, but it wasn't that. And then my Oddish was the same way, where I think I made it to like... I think I only made it to like 12 or something when I got my shiny Oddish. And then I just kept going and got another one pretty quick.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this 31 thing is, like, not even.
But clearly, I mean, it is, because it does work, just not always.
But does it really?
I think it's just the random number generator is so, like, random that, you know, literally you could go forever and never ever see a shiny Pokemon.
Exactly. So does it really work? I mean, I've probably got half of my shinies without a combo and half of them after 31.
Think of it this way, okay? If you're in the lottery and there's only 2 people in the world and you don't win, I mean, your odds were the same. You just didn't win. And that's how it is. Every time a Geodude pops up, every time an Ekans pops up, you're just not winning.
It's getting to be that time.
That time.
I'm getting yawny.
Yeah. I'd like to get back to 31 and
then quit.
And then quit. Like, if I could just get back to 31 again.
Geodude's gonna run away from you.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, right.
If you don't pay attention to him.
I sat there for the longest time with that one Geodude, and he just didn't even bother running away. That was another game that I tried playing, was the Monster Hunter game. And the Monster Hunter World, I rented it for like a night. And it just wasn't... It wasn't meeting my expectations for an RPG.
You're actually quite picky.
Yeah, I think that's my problem. Now, if I dedicated myself to play any game for the podcast, like if that was my focus for the month, I would do any game. I would play anything. But like, I don't know. I really liked Horizon Zero Dawn within the first like half hour of playing it. I knew that was a great game as soon as I started picking it up. No, I actually want to catch it. I think that's my biggest problem, is that I don't really like playing with multiple people necessarily. I don't know. I've always just been kind of a solo gamer. And when it like even the Final Fantasy games, I'm huge into Final Fantasy, right? But Final Fantasy 11 is an MMO, and Final Fantasy 14 is an MMO, and those games have just totally turned me away from wanting to play them at all, just because of the whole social aspect of it. Like, I don't want to have to rely on other people to be able to beat my game. And I suppose a lot of these games you don't have to rely on them, but...
I saw that they're releasing Comrades as like a standalone game now.
Oh, are they? Like a completely separate game?
I guess.
Weird. Party Stream Smash. Yeah. We can all suck at Smash together. I've seen the 8-player Smash streams, and it is like chaotic like crazy.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome back. It's so tiny.
What's your chain at?
I don't know, 80 something.
Jeez. Oh, come on. Our other team, the Shiznos on YouTube, but they're team 7 here on Zap Night. Seth and Evan, they're actually playing Smash Brothers Ultimate for our podcast episode on January 15th. So that'll be interesting to see how they like that. The game that they're playing this month, that is going live on December 15th on Saturday, is Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. And yeah, it didn't do so good. Spoiler alert, it didn't do so good.
Oh hey, that was one of the games that was on clearance at Target too, Sonic Forces.
Oh yeah. I think I might have it already.
Oh.
What was it for?
I think it was Xbox One. Most of them were Xbox One. There was very, very, very few PS4 games.
Maybe I don't have it. I don't have very many Sonic games for the new generation stuff. It's either Zap Night or ZapNightGaming. I mean, whatever. If you just do a Zap Night search, you should be able to find us.
On YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
I think it's just Zap Night.
Just Zap Night?
Though, I think there's another Zap Night now.
Yeah, there is. It's like Zap and NYT or something like that.
Oh yeah, because it's Fortnite.
Yeah, it's Fortnite. Yep. They do Fortnite stream stuff. And I was ticked off when I saw it. I'm like, you're stealing my name. That is my name.
Like, your Radish is evolving.
I thought about denying it. Nope.
Just, I don't know. In my opinion, you look that stuff up to begin with, and if there's something already out there, you kind of stay away from it.
That's why Zap Night works so well, was because I looked everything up and there was nothing out there.
Obviously, they didn't care.
In my opinion, the way that they have their spelt with the NYT or whatever it is.
NITE.
NITE.
It's like Fortnite.
I mean, if they're telling their fans to go to Zap Night, they're just gonna send them to us. So I mean, I'm fine with that. All right, man. I really appreciate you hanging out with us, and I'll check out all your stuff too and share it around for sure. Again, it's nice to support, especially other people in the area, but it's nice to support people in general. I mean, community of gamers. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it shouldn't be a competition. It really should be a support group. So, again, I appreciate you hanging out, and it's awesome to chit chat with other gamers. And hopefully in the next, like,
3 minutes?
3 minutes, we'll get a shiny in some form.
Because I am just about ready to...
I'm about out of Pokeballs.
I'm about ready to quit. Hi. You're the only one that came to visit today.
Yeah, nobody else did. Last stream we had everybody on. We had all of our cats, plus I got Riley up on here too.
Our corgi.
Our corgi. Little Riley. She's been quiet tonight. Alright, one more and I'm back at 31 again.
No. I feel like when I'm up in the air I can see better, but I feel like when I'm up in the air I also spawn more air, like flying Pokemon.
Yeah. So he wants to know, how do you make the last evolutions show up? If you beat the game, if you beat the Elite Four in the Let's Go games, it enables you to fly anywhere and everywhere. It opens up the skies, actually, is how they word it. But you can fly anywhere and everywhere, and then Pokemon show up in the sky like that. And there's really only a handful of Pokemon that show up there. It's the Charizards,
Dragonite.
the Dragonites, and the Fearos. Oh, and then Pidgeys show up there too.
Pidgeys, yeah. Spearows. And occasionally you'll get the legendary birds, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can...
I mean, I think I've seen maybe 2.
Yeah.
In the hours.
You can chain those.
Yeah.
Oh, we've hit 3 hours, officially.
Well...
Are you done?
I think so. I think I'm good for today. Try again on,
Next week?
Next week, Tuesday. It's our next stream.
Yep. If not sooner, just because we got nothing else going on. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nothing. Bunch of nothing.
Bunch of nothing.
Alright, well, I think I'm done.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for watching. Again, these streams are for fun, but I mean, we're also doing them kind of promote our podcast episode that's coming out January 1st on the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee games. So if that sounds interesting, obviously go check out our website, ZapNight.com. Subscribe over to our YouTube page. Follow us here on Facebook if you don't already.
We're on Instagram.
Twitter.
Well,
Twitter's...
We're barely on Twitter.
We're on Twitter because every time I post... I have my Twitter linked up with my YouTube page. So every time we post anything on YouTube, it automatically tweets out. So if you follow us there, you'll get notifications when we post stuff on our YouTube page. So in any case, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time.